Be an artist now. That's the title of this video. That's what I'm going to be talking about. Being an artist. Having an identity that is beyond the identity of the things that you are trying to quit or fix. Obviously, this is going to end up being sort of a self-improvement channel of mine. I've realized that by now, and I'm okay with that. But I want to sort of make something clear to myself and to other people. If you are constantly trying to fix things, if you are constantly trying to not partake in bad habits of yours, it is very likely that you're going to start identifying with those things more than you maybe would if you weren't really trying to fix them. Because you get frustrated. Man, this should be easier to quit than I thought. Smoking should be easier to quit than I thought. Video games should be easier to quit than I thought. Man, and then you just start to sort of naturally kind of spiral about it and think, man, I'm just a smoker. I'm just a game addict. I'm just, whatever. You start to actually identify with these things. And so that's why I'm titling this video, Be an Artist Now. Have an identity that is grounded in what you want to be doing and continually tell yourself, I am that thing. I am an artist. I woke up today, and even though maybe I checked my phone first thing in the morning, which today I did not, first time in a long time, even though I didn't run today, or whatever, even though I, played a couple rounds of video games, whatever. I am an artist. I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to get to doing what I really want to be doing. Having that in front of your, at the front of your mind is going to help a lot more than continuing to just obsess over the things that you shouldn't be doing. I shouldn't be doing this. Like, you're just making it worse a lot of the time. And so even though I'm going to be talking about sort of self-improvement topics and just, cleaning up your act generally, I'm going to try to, I am having such bad allergies right now. I really want to sneeze, but it's like not coming. So let's, So yeah, you just want to actually assert an identity. You want to assert what you are, not be just reacting to the bad things you're doing all the time that are taking away. Like, yeah, it sucks that you're self-sabotaging, that you're taking time away from what you want to be doing. But one of the biggest ways to get over it is to just say, I'm an artist. I am an artist. Whatever. You're a musician. I'm a musician. I make music. Yeah, okay. I just jacked off for a couple minutes. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have watched porn. Shouldn't have ate some sugar. Okay, I'm not a porn addict. I'm not a sugar addict. I'm not a fat person. I'm not going to say I am this thing. I'm going to say I am a musician. I am a boxer. I am a runner. Whatever. It just doesn't help to continually obsess over these things. And so a lot of, I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be sort of rotating through different topics and figuring out what works better or best for me. Today, today I kind of I started my day really good, actually. I didn't get as much sleep as I should have. I got about 6.5 or 7 hours. I aimed for, I told myself I'd get 10 or 8. But, I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to let it affect me. I kind of woke up with some stress just in my chest. Last night I did not get to sleep easy. And it's just because of obsessing over the things that I am trying to control. Not the things I can't control, but the things that I am trying to control. I let it kind of get into my head a little too much last night, and it kept me up a little bit. Not too much. I've certainly done worse. I've been so much better in general about sleep and avoiding porn and avoiding sugar and garbage. I've been so much better about that for about, I'd say about 2 months now, maybe 3 months now. I've gotten to a new level, and I've always tried to avoid those things, but in the last 3 months or so, I definitely have stepped it up. I mean, I've ran, this is my third day in a row running. I took 1 day off of it, and then before that, I ran for 6 days in a row. Then before that, I think I took 2 days off it, and then before that, I think I ran about 7 days in a row or something. I ran a week straight. Just starting your day off, getting outside, like that helps me so much, and I should totally be proud of those things. But when I need rest, and I could make an improvement to where on my rest days from running, now I will at least go out and walk. I'll at least go and walk at the start of the day and just get some sunlight on my chest and my back and arms, because that helps a lot, and that's something I haven't done. I've just, on my rest days, it's like, okay, I'm not going to run, I'm going to stay inside. I'm going to do some stretches, and then I'll stay inside. And, I could do better on that. But you know what? Like, I have made a lot of progress, and I'm not going to, continue to obsess over all the things that I, could be doing better, to the point where it's a detriment to my mental stability. That's something that I have had an issue with. And so I think it's helpful to just say, I am an artist. I am what I want to do. I am not the things that I'm doing wrong. I'm the things I'm doing right. It sounds so obvious, but it does get difficult. We struggle through these things because we want to get to a higher place, a better place, where we're doing more. And it's not easy. It's never going to be easy. But it gets easier. And as it gets easier, you should actually take some time and reflect on damn, dude, I've made a lot of progress. I can say I've drawn for 10 years now, every single day now. For 10 years I've drawn, because I started really taking art seriously when I was 15, and I'm 25 now. I've got 2 kids. I've got a wife. Well, I need to actually marry her. So, she's fiance, but I've drawn for 10 years straight, every single day, usually anywhere from an hour to 4 hours, to on weekends, 8 to 10 hours. So I've made a lot of progress, and it's undeniable. Objectively, I can look at my art and see that it improves every single year. And I need to be proud of that. A lot of the time I am so guilty of just beating myself up over and over and over again. And, I think it's an instinct, because that is something that is is rocket fuel, success comes from dissatisfaction, right? That is something innate, it's not abnormal. It's not insane to be upset over the things that you could have done better. That's completely natural. But at the same time, once that starts to actually negatively impact your results, take a step back. Nope, hang on a minute. I have a lot of things to be proud of. I have a lot of things to be very grateful for, and that's another thing too, is pride versus gratitude. If you are viewing everything from the lens of pride, you can make some progress really quickly. You can wake up and say, I'm going to make myself as proud as possible today. I'm going to make my family as proud as possible today. And then you can do things, and you can feel that. But a lot of the time, pride is something that is a bit of a self-eating snake, where it's almost like it's hard to explain, but it's almost like it's an excess of some sort. It's almost like it's something that just continually needs more. I need to feel more proud of myself. It becomes its own addiction. It becomes its own neuroses. Neurotic. Neuroses is plural. I don't know. And so gratitude is kind of like the counterbalance to that. If you're stuck too much in pride and the opposite emotion, which is shame, if you're stuck too much between pride and shame, add in some gratitude. Add in some what am I thankful for? Because that's just going to put your whole nervous system at peace. It's going to put your mind at ease. It's going to allow you to continue to climb and continue to keep going and just keep pushing forward. It shouldn't always be this like ravenous like climb out of bad habits. It shouldn't always be this. Like, we should understand that like if we make progress, if we do the things we're supposed to do, even half of what we're supposed to do, we're going to make progress. We're going to have some things that we can show for our work, and eventually it's going to get easier. It shouldn't always be this like fucking, you know, all-consuming sort of like thing, you know. It just shouldn't be that way. It's not helpful if you are continually in this pattern of, I gotta do better, I fucked up, I feel like shit, I gotta do better, I fucked up, I feel like shit, I gotta do better. If you're always in that habit, you just really need to take a step back. You really just need to calm down and inject some gratitude, inject some, you know, healthy kind of pride for how far you've come. It's bizarre. It's bizarre how that works, where we just do not see it. We just do not see it. And then it, you know, doesn't help that a lot of the time, like, people close to you don't seem to see it, right? And then that eats at you too. Like, man, I've made so much progress. Why isn't my mom or my dad, like, you know, talking to me with more respect? Why isn't, you know, my wife treating me like I expect she should after I've made all this progress? Like, we get confused on that, and that adds to it. But, you know, just like we have a hard time seeing things to be grateful for and seeing progress and everything, like, so do the people around us. So it's not going to be this like fucking 5 days of self-improvement and you're just like totally fixed. It's just not going to be that way. And so to expect it to be that way is absolutely retarded. So cut it out and be an artist now, motherfucker.